downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blaster, six, set, ready, set, cut.
Play action, it's Ritter. Throw here down the field. Will fall, incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling the...
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The run, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Shador. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Open man, that is Barnes. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
70, go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
Let's go now.
he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And the Steelers
Blue striker. Six, remember, red, yellow, yellow, blue. Hut, hut.
On the run, here's Carter. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 45, chop, 17, black ultra. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
19 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. He's got it at the 7, and he will score! Touchdown, Steelers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Throwing on second down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air on third down is Milton. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
On second down, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Trap 60. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
Bronco 80.
From the gun, here's Milton. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Browns will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. This one taken at the 7. Oh, good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
A run with Carter. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. A carry, and this is Carter. Room to run past midfield. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
And the Steelers,
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They go play action with Ritter. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
45, white. 560.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
Need old blue. White, red, yellow.
That's Pierce in motion.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and it's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing now, Ritter on first down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Travel start on the ground, and he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the Browns move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Ritter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Close, 10. Red, 30.
Throwing is Ritter. That's made. That's Wolf. Down the right sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. They go play action now. Ritter. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Daniil Hunter. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Green Jack. Steel black. Huge yellow.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Cut.
From the gun, it's Ritter. That is caught for 3. And he's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
38-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Comeback route, and he's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's a Browns first down.
Come on. Set. 18 cards.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's got it about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Ready?
Throwing, Milton. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. 2nd down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. 77, 19, Tigers, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now Milton. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Oh, he'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Black shot. Here we go. Set. Flight blue. 32.
on first down. It's Ritter. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
White. Hut.
On first and 10, it's Ritter. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
10 black. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Pass pulled in by Carter. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Let's go now.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Okay,
A
right.
field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
45, white. Edo blue. Fury, yellow. Ready?
They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Buffalo, here we go. Strike. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, it's Milton. On the run to the right. Going up top. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
To throw is Ritter. Now a screen set up for Carter. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Break. Black down. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Hut.
Now Ritter. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to be 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. But it's very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Okay, ready.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
And this is really just all about the second effort. I mean, they've got him stopped initially, but it's his ability to just continue to push through the initial contact, push forward to that 1st down marker, and he didn't get it by much, but that's a really good effort.
Passed up by Bond. Into space at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Cleveland.
49-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much.
The ball The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll turn and hand this one off, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
To the air on third down is Milton. Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Carter. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Black shot. Ready?
On second down, it's Ritter. That is caught downfield by Pierce. 18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler first down.
First down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run here. It's Carter. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Here's Ritter to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Browns 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get it!
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Open man. That is Bond. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Third down and 9.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here's Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Mustang 19.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Steelers 29, Browns 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready up. Drill, 52. Ready, ready. Black, next blue striker. Ready.
They go play action now. Ritter. He's got a receiver wide open. Left side. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Come on, set, ready.
First down.
He'll give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Watch it, 6. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Down. Yellow.
That's
Go.
Pierce
45.
in motion.
White. Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. Exiting the pocket right. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
79. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Throwing. Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19.
Throw once more, and here's Milton. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Rangers.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. He's got a man. That's complete. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield.
He's got another one. Touchdown, Browns. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Browns will up the lead to 5.
Steelers 29.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This field ended about the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Ritter on 1st down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 1.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
Back-to-back sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on third and goal?
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Cowboy 80.
Back to the ground after the penalty.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. 52 blaster. Okay, yellow, line, ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Drill, 52. Right, 95. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, play.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Yellow, striker, blaster, 6.
Now Ritter. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cardinal, 18, Cougar 19. Let's go.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. Looking out of the gun is Milton. Pass caught by Bond. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll check his down to the running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 36 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Here we go, set, ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Mustang 19, Viking 18, ready.
To throw, it's Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The 15-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. Moving left, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. Ready. Right. Claws red. Drill green.
That's Pierce in motion.
Cut.
Throwing now. Ritter on first down. That one complete to Pierce. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Here comes second down.
Black, yellow, right, white. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ritter. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down,
Here we go,
Steelers.
set. 60 red. 60 red. Smash red. Blaster, 6. Set.
Back to throw, Ritter. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. He'll swing this one out wide to Carter. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is third down.
Eagle blue. Cut, cut.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Is caught left side by St. Brown.
On the ball.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Blue striker. You, yellow. Rail, yellow. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
95. Claws red. Set.
Throwing is Ritter. As completed is St. Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Gain of 13 yards.
Set,
First down,
ready.
Steelers.
Black 40. Drill green. White, white. 6, mega. Ready.
Here's Ritter to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want.
Down.
I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at.
Blaster, 6. Black shot. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
On second down, it's Ritter. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4.
Black Ultra. Needle blue. Cut.
To throw is Ritter. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. You, yellow, 43. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. That is pulled in by Musgrave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Ritter. Flush to his right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Hey, no steal. Claws red. Green jack. Red, yellow. 6, mega. Real green.
That's Pierce in motion.
Cut.
Here's Ritter. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 37 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here's black shot. White. Blaster, 6.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
On the run, here's Carter. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Red, cycle. Red, you, yellow. Set, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
10 cycle.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 17-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go. Watch that.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
17-yard line.
Blue. Down. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. This one intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Open man, that is Bob. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Cardinal.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
19 lock 2. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They had to work for this one. All